So now I'm going to show you the difference between the construction of dress A and dress B. This is dress B. Now, there is a lot of work that you can do exactly the same as with dress A, construction A. And that is, this is the lining, so you can sew the shoulder lines of the lining, and you can sew the shoulder lines of the front and the back. And what you can do also, and that's different from A, is you're going to gather your skirt to the front pieces and attach it, of course, and you're going to attach it to the back pieces, both of them, like this, okay? So it's gathered and it's stitched to the back pieces from the bodice and the front piece to the bodice. I like this fabric so much, so I'm very curious how this dress is going to look like. I think it's really adorable with those little hedgehogs. Okay, let's move on. Then you place it in front of you with the right side up, and you place your lining on top of it, matching your shoulder seams. And it doesn't matter whether you fold them open or iron them open or fold them both to the other side so it gets snug. That's no problem. You just pin this all around the armholes. Pin it around the neck hole, the other armhole, and sew a little piece of that center back, but not completely, because what you have to do is okay, let's show it. That's most easiest way, I think. So we added a little extra to the lining. We added a little extra fabric, as you know, and I did that because that folding in makes it a lot easier. You have enough fabric to fold in, and you fold in just at the same height, or what do you call it, at the same place that your stitch line from your bodice to the skirt meets your fold line from your lining. I hope that's clear. This is this side and this is the other side. I think then that makes it clear. And because this is the center back, I'm going to stitch this not a 1/4 of an inch from the edge, but somewhat more. And I guess we could call this 1.5 centimeter. Is that 1.5 inch? Yeah, it's about 1.5 inch. And I do that because when I'm going to turn this, the skirt is going to turn around with it, and I want a bit of a fair amount folded in for the buttons or Velcro, or just leave it open, but I want this to be folded in a little bit more than a 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so you're going to stitch this line and this line, only this line, the center back, for a 1.25 inch. Let me think thoroughly. 1.5 inch, and that's 1.5 centimeter. And then you're going to stitch your armhole, or neckline, sorry, your neckline, just normal, just that 1/4 of an inch seam allowance that you cut to the fabric. On the other side, you do exactly the same, so you fold this in, and I'm doing it roughly, but you get what I mean. And you're going to stitch this line 1.5 centimeter from the edge too. And I will see you in a minute.